Hey everybody, welcome to the Chocolate Therapist Kitchen Club. I'm Julie and today we are going to be making coconut haystack patties, and I'm going to show you a cool little trick that I learned in Switzerland on how to bowl tempered chocolate. Now these are the things that you're going to need before you get started. First of all, a Pryex glass bowl. Don't use ceramic or plastic. This is going to melt your chocolate a lot better in the microwave, which is what we'll be doing today. I have 8 ounces of dark chocolate in here, but you can use milk if you want to, whatever you're comfortable with. A temperature gun. This is an infrared temperature gun. Link below on where to buy this. This is the best thing ever. You don't have to use a candy thermometer, which is a little bit unreliable. This will tell you exactly the temperature of your chocolate. You're also going to want some coconut. Coconut haystack patties do have coconut, and I like to use the coconut that doesn't have any sugar on it, because then you can actually taste the flavor of everything a lot better. If you have a bunch of sugar on your coconut, the whole coconut patty is overwhelmed with sugar and you lose the true flavor of the chocolate. You're gonna want a spatula, a spoon, something to stir everything with. Also a tray. I have a tray here as well as some parchment paper, and you can use wax paper for this as well. You're gonna be putting the haystack patties on this when they're done, so it's better to just have something that easily peels right off when they're done. And then the most important thing that you're gonna want is some chocolate. You know, I'm using the Chocolate Therapist chocolate. The curvatures from our shop, they're 55% dark for today's, but every single thing that you make with chocolate, the most important thing about what you're doing is the chocolate. Because no matter what you're making, if you don't have good chocolate to start with, it's not gonna be good. And that means do not buy your chocolate in the grocery store baking aisle. You've got to get it online, step up your game. 55% dark curvatures. This is an 8-ounce bag, by the way. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is melt the chocolate in the microwave. And do this 30 seconds at a time, take it out and stir. And you don't wanna burn the chocolate. That's why we're gonna go nice and slow. When you put it in the microwave, you're gonna only wanna do 30 seconds at a time, as I mentioned. You do 30 seconds, start, and you let it melt for a little bit, take it out, stir it, and then do 30 seconds again. We're gonna just keep on doing this until it's almost melted. So this has been in for about 1.5 minutes right now, and it's just getting started on melting. You wanna stir it up really good, and we're gonna throw it back in there for 30 more seconds. This has been in now for about 3 minutes. Every 30 seconds I took it out and stirred, and you can see that it's almost completely melted, and this is when you want to stop microwaving it, because what we're trying to do is get it to 100 degrees, and that is where the chocolate is going to all start melting together. So you can see right now the rest of it's melting in there, and I'm going to take my temperature gun, my infrared temperature gun right here. So you can see I have the temperature gun right on the chocolate, and it is 115 degrees. Which is really quite hot. I'm gonna wanna stir it a little bit and try to get it down there a little more. And this is actually a little bit too warm, but don't worry if this happens to you at home, because you can just keep stirring it till it gets back down there. And then you can also add more chocolate. But ideally, we're gonna be adding the additional chocolate once this gets closer to 100. All right, so now the chocolate is down to 100 degrees. I'm gonna take this chocolate in the other package and add a few little pieces to it. The goal is to get it to 85 degrees. You gotta bring it down under the tempering temperature, and you don't need very much chocolate to bring it down. Keep stirring until it's all melted. You can keep checking it with your temperature gun. Every time you add a little bit more chocolate, it's still in the 90s, just keep stirring. You can see that all the chocolate isn't melted yet, so you just can keep on stirring it. This is how to bowl tempered chocolate in a microwave. So I've been stirring this now for about 10 minutes, and it's gotten down to 86 degrees. But for coconut haystack patties, you want the chocolate to be at 91. This is perfect, actually. Get it down under 90 and then bring it back up to 91. We'll be adding the coconut at 91 degrees. So I'm gonna put it in the microwave for about 7 seconds. You can see that it's 90 degrees. That's perfect. That's exactly where I wanted to add my coconut. So I'm going to take the coconut, 1 cup, add it in slowly and keep stirring until it's all mixed in. And then from this point, all you do is you put it on the wax paper. Easy. I kind of like my haystack patties a little bit flatter. I don't like them huge because they're hard to bite when they're huge. So I like to pat mine out to a little bit flatter. And there you have it. There's your coconut haystack patties. Once you have them all finished, you can put them in the fridge for a bit, then take them out and they'll be ready for dessert. So these have been in the refrigerator now for about 10 minutes. And I'm just gonna peel them off the paper and stick them on this serving tray, and they're ready for your guests. And you can actually see how beautiful and shiny they are. This is in perfect temper. That's what you get. They look amazing. So I've linked below the Pryex bowl. You can buy this on Amazon. This thing, amazing. Infrared temperature gun. You want to buy that on Amazon. If you want the chocolate, the best chocolate, no dyes, no preservatives, soy-free, gluten-free, check out thechocolatherapist.com for our curvatures, 55, 72, and milk chocolate. Thanks for watching today. I'm Julie with the Chocolate Therapist Kitchen Club.